Looking for fantastic barbecue in a DC setting? That's next, when Selling DC Locals Only visits Cinder in Petworth. I'm JP Montalvan. You might know me as a real estate agent, but I'm also a DMV native passionate about sharing the stories of the DMV's local shops and restaurants that make for great neighborhoods for us. Right here on Selling DC, Locals Only. So I'm here with Matt Krim of Cinder. Matt, thanks for joining us and welcoming us into Cinder.
Absolutely, glad to have you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So fantastic setup here. And so before we get started, share what we've got here. What's the spread?
So a couple different appetizers and sort of Bill, our pitmaster's well-known brisket. But we start here with two different types of wings. We have a dry rubbed wing, which is dry rubbed, smoked, then fried, then hit with the rub again. It comes with an Alabama white sauce. And then we have what we call our Petworth hot wings.
Yeah.
So it's a sauce that we make in-house. Spicy, more tangy than super hot, makes you keep going back for more, and that's done with a house-made blue cheese.
Fantastic. And this is your traditional here, right?
That's it. Yeah, that was our first one. The Petworth hot was a new addition to the menu within the last, say, couple months. We were doing some messing around with sauces for a fried chicken special and kind of loved that sauce and decided we should have both wings available.
Love the dry rub.
Yeah.
It really, I mean, it's just got a perfect spice to it. It's got just enough char to give it a little bit of, a little bit of heft. And so, I mean, that is, and it's perfectly cooked. I mean, exactly what I would want. And then you got the Petworth hot here, right?
Yep. So that's a sauce that Leo, our lead cook, makes. It's about 6-7 hour cook on the sauce. Great with a beer, like, or watching football, or just hanging out. Those quickly became very, very popular. We're a big whiskey bar, obviously. So whiskey cocktails. This is our single barrel of Stellum Rye.
Right.
It's distilled in Indiana.
Oh, Indiana.
Yeah, and then Stellum is a brand from the Barrel Craft Spirits guys who are out of Kentucky.
Fantastic.
And we love it in an old fashioned, love it in a Manhattan.
All right, and so as we
what's
continue
next?
with the appetizers, where should we start? Shrimp?
Let's go with the shrimp.
Fantastic.
So that's a Cajun barbecue shrimp appetizer.
Yeah.
A sauce that Bill and Leo make. It's got soy in it, Worcestershire, a lot of rosemary, garlic, sort of a traditional Cajun style barbecued shrimp. Just a little twist that makes it our own.
Wow. That holds up in many respects to the Petworth hot.
Yeah, it's very rich,
Yeah.
super flavorful.
Yeah.
That's one thing that has never changed on the menu. Once it got added, it has not changed its preparation.
People would rebel.
Yeah,
I would rebel.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, and then we're moving into
Continuing a bit with the Cajun theme,
Yeah.
we have a locally made andouille sausage from the people at Logan's.
Beautiful.
Then we have a house-made sort of South Carolina, Georgia mustard-based sauce with caramelized cognac onions, and then our house-made pickles. So the onions are outrageously delicious.
Is that right?
A lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, they're onions, it's great," and then they take a bite of them, and it's a slow cook process, reducing down a bunch of cognac and some butter with those onions to caramelize them. So much flavor in them.
Now, my mother would say that what I need to do is I need to combine all these in one bite. Would that be proper? So Mom, if you're watching this, I see I was listening. It didn't say, it may not have thought I was listening, but I was listening.
Absolutely.
And so I'm gonna dip it in there, add it to the sausage. Wow.
And what we like about that andouille, sometimes andouille can be super spicy,
Right.
And theirs is not. It's got a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
It's got great texture to it.
The main event.
Yeah, the main event, Texas style brisket.
All right.
So just a straight salt and pepper rub.
Yep.
Then smoked about 12.5 to 13 hours.
The brisket, look at that.
Yeah,
Just
you got
beautifully cooked.
You got a nice piece of the lean part of the brisket, which is called the flat.
Yep.
So there's two different muscles on the brisket. The flat, which is the lean part, and then the point comes over the back and over the top of that.
All right, and then we got the onion rings. I can't. I've been eyeing those. So let's.
Yep.
Oh wow. That's amazing. I could eat those all night long.
Yeah,
right? That
absolutely.
would be dangerous. That would be very dangerous.
Yep. And then we do the coleslaw and pickles are
Yeah.
also made in house. Basically, everything's made in house at this point.
So we got a couple tips out of you today,
Yeah,
right?
that's
so
it.
if you want the brisket, come early. And when you see the fried pickles come on the menu, Instagram is the place to look,
That's
right?
it.
And so when you see the fried pickles hit the menu, if you want them, move quickly.
Yeah, 100%.
Do not walk, run. Where's the passion come from for this great food
So,
and beverage?
right, yeah. I live in this neighborhood about 4 blocks away, and there was a restaurant that was here previous. It was a South American wine bar, and when they were looking to sell the business, I thought this would be a great place for a barbecue and bourbon bar. So it was just things that we liked, that we put together. And so far, it's knock on wood, we're still here. We made it through probably the toughest year that most people have ever faced. Didn't close, and had great support of the neighborhood, and looking forward to having more people come back in the restaurant now.
It absolutely is a fantastic restaurant, and I appreciate you just sharing the journey with us,
Yep.
As well as just this wonderful food. So thank you so much, Matt.
Absolutely, pleasure. Thanks for coming in.
So remember to visit Matt and his team here at Cinder on Upshur in downtown Petworth, because ultimately what makes for a great neighborhood are not only great homes, but great restaurants like Matt's and Cinder. Visit with your family, visit with your friends, come hang out at this fantastic bar. I'm JP Montalban. We'll see you next time on Locals Only, Selling DC.